Having access to more information and understanding it are two very different things. I'm Andrew Zizas, and this is To the Point. I have the pleasure of serving as publisher of CFO Intelligence magazine and chief strategist and CEO at Real Estate Strategies Corporation. In doing so, I get to advise CFOs across North America on business, real estate, and career topics, and enjoy doing that immensely. Stick around. At the end of today's episode, I have three special offers for you, and I think you'll enjoy them. You know what I've noticed? Finance people love charts. I mean, they really love charts. Part charts, line charts, waterfall charts, charts with tiny little variance bars and colors I don't even have names for. If you printed all the charts a modern finance team produces in 1 week, you could wallpaper a decent sized house, maybe two. And I have to ask, does anybody actually know anything more because of all these charts? It's a serious question because here's what I've observed. After all the dashboards load, after all the trend lines shoot off in their various confident directions, after someone has drilled down so deep into the data they've forgotten what they're originally looking for, someone still has to sit in a room and figure out why. Why did revenue miss? Why did cost turn over? Why is this quarter starting to look like last quarter? Which nobody liked either. The charts don't answer that. The charts just point at the problem and shrug. Very elegantly, I might add, with excellent color contrast. Now, I understand the appeal. The effort of combining multitudes of data into a beautiful dashboard feels like progress. It looks like somebody's on top of things. But looking like you understand something and actually understanding it, you know very well that those aren't the same thing. I've known plenty of people who could explain a chart perfectly and still make the wrong decision and not understand the why. The best finance teams I've come across, those who are actually accomplishing real results for their companies, aren't those with the biggest boxes of crayons or the most impressive visuals. They're the ones who can tell you why something happened before you even finish asking the question. They're the ones making real change in their organizations. So here's my challenge to CFOs. Ask yourself how many of your tools show you what happened and how many actually tell you why. If the second list is shorter than the first, well, you invested a great deal of money in something that's closer to decoration than decision making, and you need to upgrade your toolbox, and you need to do it fast. Now, if you have ideas on today's topic, or you have a different perspective, or if you'd just like to know more, contact me at andrew.zezas, Z-E-Z-A-S, at CFOintel with two L's.com. At the beginning of the episode, I mentioned that I'd tell you about three offers. Well, here they are. First of all, we get very excited when we have a chance to talk to innovative and experienced CFOs who want to share their insights with us. So if you'd like to join me in a remote on-camera interview, visit CFOIQ.com and drop me a line. Second, if you prefer to share your perspectives in print, perhaps we can publish a story on your ideas and promote you and your company at the same time in a CFO Intelligence magazine story. So if you'd like to explore a magazine story, visit CFOintel.com, go to the publications page, and get in touch with me. CFO IQ on-camera interviews and CFO Intelligence magazine stories are available at no cost to you or your company if you're a CFO. Now, here's my third offer, and this one's cool. If you'd like to understand in a short 15-minute conversation how your company can secure free rent, annual rent reductions, no-cost renovation allowances, expansion or contraction rights, and achieve more favorable overall terms in its facility leases anywhere in North America, even if those leases won't expire for years. You heard me right. Even if the leases won't expire for years. Visit realstrat.com and drop me a line. Now, for any of the above, you can simply reach me at andrew.zezas@realstrat.com. Thanks so much for joining me today here on To the Point. I'm Andrew Zezas. I'll talk to you soon.